Trump administration. Key developments. Space Command relocation to Alabama. President Trump announced relocating U.S. Space Command from Colorado Springs to Huntsville, Alabama, a reversal of the Biden administration's decision. He cited Colorado's vote-by-mail system as a motivating factor. The move drew criticism from Colorado officials, including Governor Jared Polis, who warned it could undermine national security and readiness. Tariff claims and emergency appeal. Claiming the U.S. collected trillions in tariff revenue, Trump overstated the actual figure, which stands at roughly $115 billion, largely borne by American importers, not foreign nations. An appeals court found several of his tariffs unconstitutional, and the administration said it will press the Supreme Court for an expedited review. White House trash toss video dismissed. Trump dismissed as AI-generated a video showing a contractor tossing trash out of a White House window, despite the White House already confirming its authenticity. Deployment of troops in Los Angeles deemed illegal. A federal judge ruled Trump's deployment of military personnel to enforce law in Los Angeles violated the Posse Comitatus Act, which prohibits military involvement in domestic policing. The court ordered an injunction against further enforcement actions and raised concerns about future National Guard missions in California. Military strike on Venezuelan vessel. Trump confirmed a U.S. military strike in the Southern Caribbean targeted a drug smuggling vessel linked to Venezuela's Tren de Aragua gang, killing 11. No U.S. forces were harmed. Plans to send troops to Chicago and Baltimore. Despite opposition from local leaders, Trump declared intentions to deploy National Guard troops to Chicago and Baltimore, stating, "We're going in. We have the right to do it." Epstein/Maxwell files and congressional transparency. The House Oversight Committee released hundreds of files in the investigations of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, largely court documents and imagery, amid growing calls from survivors and lawmakers for fuller transparency. Medal of Freedom for Giuliani. Despite legal controversies, Trump announced plans to award the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Rudy Giuliani, lauding him as the greatest mayor in the history of New York City and an equally great American patriot. Giuliani has faced disbarment and civil judgments tied to his role in contesting the 2020 election. Federal Reserve tensions. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent defended the independence of the Federal Reserve amid Trump's criticisms, noting stable markets. However, ECB President Christine Lagarde warned that undermining the Fed could pose a serious danger to both U.S. and global economic stability. Public reaction. Labor Day